Is Luis Sandoval, FightHype.com, here with trainer Eric Brown. First of all, Eric, tell me about Petey, man. I know you guys started camp, but how things going so far? How do you feel about this fight against Andy Lee?
It's going to be a great fight. Pete's in good shape. He's working really hard. We're going to be ready for him. And, you know, Andy's no slouch, and we're not going to play him cheap, but, you know, we're going for that belt.
Of course, Andy Lee's a southpaw, and I know you guys had, you know, success with southpaws. He's fought, I think, 3 southpaws in his last about 6 fights. You know, is it difficult to prepare for a southpaw? How does Petey, you know, act against him?
No, it's not hard. I mean, we set what's in front of us, and we put it in our minds, and we approach that in the way that we need to. We make sure that we cover all our bases, and we emulate as much as we can our opponent's style, what we have to do. But, you know, we always have a little something we add in there. We're not going to talk about it too much, but, you know, we had our own little thing in there to give them a little zinger, and, you know, but we don't play them cheap. We don't treat them any different than anybody else.
How dangerous is this fight for you guys in your eyes, Eric? You know, he had a big win against Korobov to win the title, but what are your thoughts on how tough an opponent he's going to be, and what are you expecting from him on fight night?
Well, Korobov gave Andy Lee a lot of problems that night, and you know, and that's not to say anything bad about Andy. It's just styles make fights. But you know, Matt Korobov is a tough guy, very tough guy. Not quite on that level, that championship level, but a very tough guy to say the least. But Pete's a whole other animal. I mean, you're talking about a guy who's already been a world champion. He's already fought some of the top people on the list, and is in the league to fight anybody out there at 160. So, you know, it's a different game.
You know, he'll be out of the ring, I think, exactly a year by the time he gets in the ring with Andy Lee. Do you think the rest has done him good, or would you like to have it in the ring sooner than that?
Well, of course, you know, being in this game, you want to be active, you want to stay busier. But you know, I think this break was good. We had a lot of things going on. You know, and kid had in addition to his family and his wife, had a beautiful baby son, and you know, he wanted to enjoy the holidays with him. There was nothing really substantial to shoot for at that time, so we took the advantage of that time to let him rest up and get focused and set up a game plan for this year.
And Eric, you know, looking at the boxing landscape now, who are some of the fighters that kind of catch your eye, catch your attention, that you like fighting? Like, I like seeing that guy fight. Who now, even young or whatever, catches your attention right now?
Oh man, you know, there's a couple guys out there that are pretty good. I like that kid out of not Nebraska, but Montana or something like that. You know, the guy that the lightweight.
Terrence Crawford?
Crawford.
Okay.
Very, very good fighter, man. This kid is very exciting, fun to watch. I still like to watch Rigondeaux. I still like to watch people like that. I like Keith Thurman. I like watching him fight, you know what I mean? There's a few guys out there that I enjoy watching fight, but, you know, boxing is what I do. So, I mean, I watch them here and there. I watch certain fights depending on who they're matched up with, and then I go from there. I'm excited to see Petey in here on April 11th. I mean, this is going to be exciting. People have been waiting for this for a while, and when he breaks back out, he's going to take over the middleweight division. So,
how does it feel being on NBC for this? You guys are going to be doing something a lot of people haven't done in 30 years.
I think that's one of the best things that could have happened to boxing, is for them to bring it back to network television. When I was a kid coming up, we saw all the great fights on ABC Wild World of Sports, NBC Sports. So, you know, that's something that I think the public needs to have back, to get the excitement going in boxing again. All this pay-per-view stuff is, you know, it's been fun and all like that. People laid them out a lot of money out of it, but it's alienated a lot of people from the sport because, you know, not everybody can afford to pay those big pay-per-view, you know, fees and stuff like that. So, and they want to see the very best fight. And there's been a lot of pay-per-view fights that have not lived up to the hype. So at least you get to see guys fighting on a venue that's more honest, that's the whole world can see. The viewers are going to be off the chain. You know what I mean? It's like as many as you can possibly have in pay-per-view, you're going to quadruple that with the network television. So I think it's a great thing for boxing.
A couple more questions. They were telling me how hard Petey hits. How hard does he hit, Eric? You catch him on the pads. Tell me about that.
He punches like a mule with either hand. You know, this is one thing, you know, I'm very blessed to have a guy like this to work with. He's very talented, very gifted, and he punches, he can knock you out with either hand. I think he's shown that over his career. I mean, people have watched his career. They've seen he's knocked people out with left hooks and right hand. So, You know, I mean, you know, he's still learning, he's still growing. He's too like a sponge, and he sucks it all up, and he embraces everything he does, and he goes at it with a passion. So, you know, he's very exciting, and I can't wait for people to see him again on April 11th.
And last thing, speaking of April 11th, what are the fans going to see? What are we going to see from Peter Quillin, from you guys? What can we expect?
They're going to see an exhibition. They're going to see an exhibition of excellence in the ring. They're going to see him go against a guy who's very formidable, very talented, a very difficult southpaw to beat, but Pete's going to show him how it's done.
Thanks for the interview, Eric. You're always great, man. Good luck, and can't wait to see you guys in the ring.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.